What impact does tough parking have on Philadelphia public transport? Imagine circling around a busy city block for 10 minutes just trying to find a parking spot. That's a common scene in Philadelphia, especially in the downtown area. Parking in Philadelphia is limited and can be quite costly. The Philadelphia Parking Authority recently increased meter rates to encourage quicker parking turnover. This means parking meters now cost more, often around $2 per hour, and some areas have time limits of just 2 hours. These changes are meant to free up spaces faster but also make parking more expensive for drivers. Because parking is so tight and pricey, many people turn to public transportation instead of driving. Philadelphia's transit system, called Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority, or SEPTA, runs buses, trains, trolleys, and regional rail lines. Many commuters use SEPTA parking lots to start their trips, but these lots are aging and sometimes hard to access. Some parking lots only accept cash or tokens, which can be inconvenient. This makes public transit less appealing if it's not reliable or easy to use. When parking is hard to find or costs too much, more people choose to ride buses or trains. This can increase the number of riders on SEPTA services. But if transit is slow, crowded, or unsafe, some drivers will keep searching for parking instead. Philadelphia already has heavy traffic congestion, with many cars stuck in jams during rush hours. If drivers spend extra time looking for parking, traffic gets worse, and buses get delayed. This creates a cycle where both driving and transit become less efficient. SEPTA faces its own challenges, like budget cuts that could reduce service frequency. If transit service gets worse, more people might decide to drive, adding to parking demand and traffic. Experts say that if SEPTA cuts back on trains or buses, it could add hundreds of thousands of cars to the roads each day. That would make parking even scarcer and traffic even slower. For residents and visitors, tough parking means weighing the hassle and cost of driving against the convenience of transit. If parking fees go up and spaces are rare, some will try SEPTA, but only if the service is quick, safe, and dependable. If transit doesn't meet those needs, people will keep driving, accepting the extra time and expense. The city is trying to balance this by raising parking prices to manage demand and investing in transit improvements. But if SEPTA's service doesn't improve, the benefits of tough parking policies might not work as planned. In the end, how parking impacts public transportation in Philadelphia depends on how well transit can keep up with the demand. If transit becomes a real alternative, fewer drivers will compete for limited spaces. But if transit doesn't improve, more cars will clog the streets, making everything slower. The city's goal is to make parking and transit work together so everyone can get around more smoothly. That means continuing to invest in better transit options and managing parking smartly.